Hi everyone, this is Diane. Thanks for coming to my channel today. As you can see, I'll be working on this children's book, turning it into a journal. It's a wonder book, and it's a 2-in-1 wonder book. It says turn upside down for another story. So this is Red Riding Hood, and if you flip it over, you get the 3 little pigs. It was covered in masking tape to hold the spine together, so I'll have to do something to cover up the masking tape, but I haven't really done anything to the covers yet. And what I've done so far, I have cut pages and got everything all organized and topsy-turvy the way they're supposed to be. But I discovered something I hadn't really thought about this, but I put a pocket on the inside on this page, and then I turned the signature over to put a pocket on this page. All well and good. But then I turn it back over, and this is upside down, and these things could fall out. So I'm going to have to just paper clip things in, and I'll have to do something to make sure these don't come out, like put a paper clip on them or something. But I do want to include a few pockets. See there, that thing just fell out. I do want to include a few pockets, but I'll probably paper clip more things to the pages than I normally do in a journal. So let's just get started on some stuff. I don't have a plan. I have some things gathered around me, and that's about it. So I did just make a cluster here and sewed it right to the page. And this is from a different Little Red Riding Hood book. I liked this brightly colored floral cardstock to make a pocket. And this was a digital from a fairy tale kit, and I don't know. It came with a bunch of other fairy tale images. And on this side, I just added notebook paper. It's a vintage notebook paper that you can write on, and a vintage Candyland game card that this can tuck into, and some embroidered trim. So let's see, there's going to be a spiral binding here. So I think the best way to do this would be to just add the paper clip right here. And I'm just putting in plain paper clips for now until I figure out what I'm going to do. And that helps hold that in place also. These book pages, the Wonder books don't have as nice quality of paper as the little golden books, so the vintage ones are quite fragile. So I just put a thin strip of dyed paper on the edge of each of the original book pages. And then this is from a vintage binder book or ledger book. I wanted the post holes to be a part of the page, so I got out a set of stamps that I never use. I never think of it. It's folk art. Well, that's what I wrote on there, so I would know. I don't have the name of it, but it is from Hampton Art. And I thought they would be appropriate for this fun journal. And then I just added a little scrap of rickrack there. And then I've got to just kind of take my time and think or else I could set aside this half of the book and work on the front half and then come back and do this half. Or I don't know about flipping it back and forth because I'm easily confused. But I did do this pocket, and I can put I don't really want to cover that, so I'm going to take the tall piece out. I'll put something else in here, but I'm going to put a paper clip right here. The things will have to be kind of off to the side so they can be paper clipped in, and I don't want to cover up that cluster. And that's all I've done on this, so I think I might as well do a stamp on that. I think the best thing for me to do is to just do the front half and then come back and do the other half. So I'm not trying to flip things around the right way and forgetting which side the spiral binding will be on. You know, I guess I'll just do the heart on this one. I'll see if I can find a little piece of blue rickrack. I have to tell you guys that I appreciate you so much. I have wonderful viewers and wonderful Etsy shop customers. I listed some postcards this morning, and once again, you guys have just blown me away with your support. And hopefully, I'm pretty sure that you guys really like the things you order, or you wouldn't keep coming back to order more. Since I'm on this side, I'm already flipped over here, and I see these little vintage Three Little Pig cards. I thought I should include these in this journal. I might as well use them all. I've been hoarding them because they're vintage Disney cards. Maybe one of these Candyland cards could be a pocket. There's one. And there's one. Yeah. And maybe I could put something for journaling right in there. Looking at my stamps to see if I have one that would be a long, thin journaling spot, like these. I think I'll use this one. It says today's notes. I probably already have one of these cut out, stamped and cut out, but I don't have my stamped images organized yet, so I'm not sure where they are. Sorry, I kicked you. Oh, this is not what I want. Oh, here it is. It was right next to me. This pouch of scraps. Trying to get to my ink. Okay, now let's arrange pieces. And I could have 2 cards tucked in one and 2 cards tucked in the other. And this is where the binding will be. I'll start with this one because this one can go pretty close to the bottom, and then I can gauge the other ones by that. I do have a few pig things and some, not Raggedy Ann, Little Red Riding Hood things collected, so I'm kind of just looking at them and figuring out how I can use them. So I don't really have a plan. I think I'll just paper clip this here so you can use it. Whoever buys this journal can use that. Oh look, I have a Candyland card turned into a paper clip. Maybe I'll use that somewhere, but probably not right next to what I just did. Here's a thought bubble. Paper clip. Guess I want it this way. Let's put something else there with it. I have Atlantic Avenue because the pigs are building houses. You know, in Monopoly, you're adding houses to your properties. I had this little tiny booklet, so I just took a couple pages and added them. Well, I will add them. This is a calendar page that has flowers. Now, the first page of the Little Pig story is missing, so that was like right in the middle. No, it was at this end of the book. It was at that end of the book. So I had a hard time putting my Little Pig story pages in order. I thought I had them in order, and I had marked pencil on them. Anyway, long story short, I was having a hard time because I couldn't find the first page. I come to find out it's missing. It wasn't in the book. And that explains why there was an odd number of pages in the book. This corner broke off. I told you these pages are brittle, and that broke off, so I used some vintage cellophane tape that I had removed from other books or music or something to reattach it. This I can cover, but there's a pig on this side. So I think on this side I'll just create a journaling space. got my new blades for my trimmer. I can add that there and maybe cut out one of these little pigs. I don't like this page with the skinny little pig. I did not read the story, so I don't know why that pig is thin. I was thinking I could use the picture on the other side since I don't like that one, but maybe I'll just cut this one out. While I work on this journal today, let's talk about the ads on YouTube. I've been wanting to talk about that a little bit. Way back when they made changes and they were going to, I don't even remember what the changes were, but I tried to include ads in the middle, and I thought it would be just one ad in the middle of my video. And I think I'll just take one pig. It ended up being kind of obnoxious, I have to admit. And I had comments about it, so I took the ads off. I have one at the beginning and one at the end. And I think that's it. That's how it was. So that's how it was for a long time. And then I just kept getting notices from YouTube, about adding more ads, putting more ads in it. And so I clicked on that again, and the next time I loaded up a video, I put ads on it, mid-roll they call them. And I did get another few comments about it, couple anyway. They're not being nasty, they're just saying how they feel about the ads, and I agree, but at the same time I watch videos with all these ads that I sit through until they're skippable. And I deleted the ads, the mid-roll ads from that particular video, but I didn't realize at first that it just added it to my channel for every time I add a video, unless I go in and remove it, mid-roll ads from that video, it will be there. So I'd have to remove it from every video. I could probably do something to set it as my default so that it doesn't have it all the time. But in the meantime, before I realized that, I had been watching my YouTube revenue grow, and it more than doubled by the time I realized that mid-roll ads were playing. So I decided it's growing, and this is my income. My Etsy shop and my YouTube channel are my income. So I'm doing the work, and I'm going to keep the ads on there for now. And I'm sorry if it's something that you don't want to, have to put up with. I totally understand. There are some times when I just don't have the patience when I'm watching videos, and I click on one and it's like a 18-second non-skippable, because they've made them longer now too, some of them, not always, once in a while, and I'm just like, nope, and I switch off that video, go to something else. So I get it, but I'm gonna try keeping the ads on there and see how I fare, because it's nice to earn more revenue, definitely, and I need it. So going to add this little tiny piece of bias tape here. So tell me your thoughts about that. I'm even seriously considering seeing how much it would cost to have the premium YouTube so I don't have to watch videos. And I mentioned to my daughter about that quite a long time ago. I said, but how can they keep promoting this premium subscription so that you don't get ads? And I don't know how much it is. That's what I'd have to investigate and see how much it is. I said, but how can the creators get their money if people are not watching the ads? And she said she thinks, she's not a YouTuber, but she thinks that I'm sorry. Trying to think. The YouTube creators would get a percentage of revenue from the viewers who watch their videos if they're prescribed to the premium. Does that make sense? So if you do that, I would still get something from your watching my videos. So I have to see how much, because I do watch a lot of YouTube, and it is kind of irritating to every time it goes to a new video, you have to watch another. Maybe it was a 5-minute video, but you still have to sit through another commercial, you know. Now this has a pig on that side, but I can cover up this side. Now everything doesn't have to be pigs, but I want to use the pigs that I have. So here's a cute one. I could trim that down and maybe make a pocket out of that. I say here's a cute one, but he might not be very cute. Oh, I think I may have trimmed it too short. Just a little bit more. So I'd be making it so that you can't journal on this page, so that's why I'm thinking I could make it into a side pocket, and that way, if it's upside down, the tag is, whatever's in there is not going to fall out. But I need to make it sturdier. I wouldn't trust this pocket. It's a vintage book. It's probably not bad, but I would feel better if I had something behind it. I don't know if I want to do a heavy cardstock on it. I guess I will. So let me know if the ads are way too irritating for you on my videos. And be nice about it, because you can tell I'm trying to do what's best for both of us. But it is my business and I need to earn money at it. So I prefer to be able to keep the ads on it. And the holes will be punched on this page, but that's okay. On this end of the pocket, I mean. I have more Red Riding Hood pages than I do pig pages or images. But I also have a couple Red Riding Hood golden books to use, so I do want to save some of the Red Riding Hood images for those. Then I can put a large card in here. Perfect. And you can have lots of journaling space on this. Glue's still a little wet. Here's another Three Little Pigs story. Okay, for this, I want to tie something to the paper clips. Maybe I'll put the Candyland paper clip here if I can. I have a whole bunch of cards here, but I don't know which one is the paper clip. Where did I put it? Yep, none of these. There it is. Put that there. I think I'll put it on that side. I'm going to look for a journaling card to tuck in there. These are the non-digital ones. I can tuck that in there. One happy day. I don't like that color. I was thinking these Brain Quest cards could be cute, but I don't like that color. With these, with this journal, now I can't get it back in the box. I really must do some cleaning out here. What else do I have here? So that's the first page of this side. I need something else in that pocket. This is my digital printouts of cards and things like that. That's cute. It's just a little nursery rhyme. You can write on the back of it. The color is good for that page. Okay, there's one page. Now I hope these seem pretty secure in there. But I might want to put something along the edge of this page. I push myself over further and further to the side, and I apologize. This is not one of my prepared videos. I didn't know what I was going to be doing today. But I'm having fun, I'm in the flow, so it's all good. I hope it's good with you. And I have to go pack orders for all those postcards and other things that were ordered today. My son made me lunch today. It's a week after my birthday, but he had to work on my birthday, so he said he would make me lunch on today. And today's my mother's birthday. So I actually, he asked me what I wanted, and I requested grilled chicken, and I said I can bring the chicken, even though it's my birthday. I have chicken breast, boneless chicken breast in my freezer. I buy a big bag of them from Schwann's, and then I'm only one person, so it takes me a long time to go through the bag, so I said I could contribute the chicken. So Schwann's chicken is really good quality. That's about all I order from Schwann's anymore. So I did that, and he bought some corn on the cob and made some potatoes, and it was a very good lunch. And my sisters are coming out Tuesday, so we can take our mother to get a snow cone. We'll give her our gifts too, but I just discovered that there's a snow cone truck right near her house. And I know she loves snow cones. I took her to get a snow cone in the neighboring town last year, but they had to close. And I had a snow cone when I was walking around. It's in my son's town. I was walking and I saw the snow cone truck, so I bought one. It was delicious. And I asked her about, you know, how many days she's open a week, and she said Monday through Friday. So my sisters, I told them I was gonna take Mom to get a snow cone, and they want to come too, so we're going to make a birthday day of it. think I'll sew this on. I put red thread in my sewing machine for this project. So I'm going to sew that on, and then that will be sticking out of there. I might do a little journaling spot there, like a stamped journaling spot, a small one. I have to find what I did with them, the ones that I already stamped. Okay, here, let's see what I have in here. This is my Kathy Holden Flea Market Fresh stamps. I thought maybe I'd find something fun in here. I only have those two illustrated pieces. This one has words, and this one has circles and other little things. Well, I think I'd like to do one of these. It looks like a wood block, like this, a wood cut, I mean. Just do it in a light color, and then maybe add this to it. Just says Fancy Goods, H. Edwards Fancy Goods. And that says 5 cents. So let's just play around a little bit. And stamp this right on the page. I'm looking for a light color, but one that will show up. Kind of subtle. Let's try Angelo Twist. Let's see how dark it is. It's darker than I thought. Better with the second impression. And the other things I will stamp on another paper and cut them out. But what color? Maybe brown. Looking for a thinner piece of paper. Scrap, not this. I kind of would like the craft, but that's cardstock. I'm not finding what I want. If you can see my head, I'm sorry. Got some things under my table here. This is what I was looking for. for the color ink I want now. Didn't know that was going to be so hard. Let's see how this looks. This paper is lightly textured. Oh, that looks good. This is a glassine craft, so it's not as absorbent. It takes a little longer to dry. Yes, I like that. So the pigs can go to this fancy goods store in Philadelphia and buy their fancy outfits for a nickel. These are multiple sets. They're all from the Flea Market Fresh line. But it looks like 4 sets of stamps there. Don't want that little one getting lost. So it goes that way. I'll clean that oval one up before I put it away. Okay, so we're there. And it's time to turn the video off. So I think it's coming along nicely, hoping it won't be too much of an alligator mouth, but I still have more stuff to do in there, and I'm going to wrap this edge with a piece of fabric or paper to cover up the masking tape and the raw edge. But yeah, it's looking good. I'm pretty pleased with it so far. Thank you very much for coming along, and I will see you in the next video. Have a creative day today. Bye-bye.